What's up guys, Jake right here. So imagine if our gadget was to be in an anime world. For example, let's say we're talking about the AirPods Pro, which we are talking about today. If the AirPods Pro decide to become a Super Saiyan or decide to go to turn into a Susanoo, we would be expecting to see something like this, which is a bigger version of the AirPods Pro. So when I heard that Apple was releasing a new AirPods today in the Apple event, I was expecting to see something like this because they already came out with the AirPod Max, which was a humongous flop. That is by me. I think it's a flop. So I was expecting to see something different or something maybe this big because everything is going Pro these days in Apple world. Is either you're having the Pro or you're having the Max. So since they already came out with the AirPod Max, so I was expecting maybe an AirPod Max Pro or whatever name they would decide to come out with, but they came out with something very simple. They came out with a baby. So for example, if the AirPod Pro decides to make love with the AirPod 2, what will happen is they're going to have a mixed race. They would have a baby called the AirPod 3, and that is what Apple has done. It's a very simple device. So it basically looks almost like this, but I think the case is slightly smaller than what you find on AirPods Pro. So first thing first to talk about is the design. They look similar on the case and also in the AirPods. Once it's in your ear, no one can tell the difference. In terms of sound quality, I would expect it to sound slightly better than the original AirPods 2. However, I do not expect it to sound better than the AirPods Pro, which is what I have here. And the reason is we're going to jump into this is because it's got it doesn't have active noise cancellation, and it does not even have passive noise cancelling. So some people do not know the difference between active and passive noise cancelling. Noise cancellation comes in two ways, which is what I just mentioned. So first one is when you have the AirPods Pro, it comes with a tip, with the rubber tip, which is what you can take off, but you must need to put that on for it to be comfortable in your ear, for it to fit in your ear. That already creates a passive noise cancellation. It kind of isolates you from the background. So even if you're not playing music, but you can hear very little from the background. And then when you put on the active noise cancellation, which is what you can do on your phone, that would cancel you out from the background. So what the AirPod is doing is the speaker is sending the same frequency of sound coming in from the background, is sending the same thing out. So it kind of cancels out, and therefore making you feel like you're isolated and you can only get very minimum background sound. So with the AirPods 3, now that you don't have this, but you can get all the features that the AirPods Pro's got to offer. What are these features? I'm talking about Dolby Atmos. So you have the same 3D sound that you would find on the AirPods Pro. If you're watching a movie on Netflix or any movie that is registered in Dolby Atmos, you will be able to get the surround sound, the immersive sound, and which I found really amazing. And another feature is you can find mine. So basically it's something that was found only on the AirPods Pro, which was Find My. If you misplace or walk away from your AirPods, you can find that using your iPhone from Find My, and you'll be able to find your AirPods. Another good thing about this is now that you can charge this using MagSafe. So this would work now with MagSafe. So it doesn't mean that it's gonna attach directly to your device, but if you place this on the MagSafe, it would work, which I'll basically just call this wireless charging. It's a wireless charging case. So if you put it on MagSafe or any wireless charging device that you have, it should charge. That is a plus. Another good feature is the long battery life now. So with this, you can have a listening time up to 6 hours, and your case can take you up to 30 hours now compared to the original version, which was lesser. And now 30 hours of, I've never had any problem using mine actually, to be fair. It's not like I listen to music from morning till night, like I have nothing else to do. I use it when necessary, but I have never passed a day where my AirPod dies on me, because after a couple of days I just slap it on the charger and just leave it there, and when it's time for me to use it, I pick it up. Another quick update that Apple didn't say is the new AirPods 3 can also charge up to a point, and it knows when to stop charging. That is called smart charge. So smart charge basically means you don't want your battery to die. So if it charges up to, like, let's say 7 a.m. in the morning, it kind of automatically cuts the power. It doesn't continue receiving power, so your AirPods will be saved and your battery will be preserved over long term. So that's all about it about the AirPods 3, guys. So what do you think? Would you get it? I think I'll be getting it because, to be honest, I don't really need the active noise, or I don't really need the noise cancellation on my AirPods because I'm not in a noisy environment. And why, if I'm going to be getting Dolby Atmos and the sound is slightly better than what I have from the AirPods 2, I think it's a nice downgrade. The price is $179, so definitely coming from this, which is £249, now going back to $179. I know I do not expect the sound to be as powerful as what you get here, but as long as it can give me up to 90% of what this has to offer here, other than the noise cancellation, I think I'll be fine. And let me know if you'll be choosing the 2 or you prefer to go for the AirPods Pro. If you have the AirPods Pro, do you prefer to keep your AirPods Pro, or you like to just try out the AirPods 3 and see the difference? Leave your comment down below and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Peace.